Aggressive Retsuko Season 4 has Retsuko actually developing a bit of a thing for Haida. However, he has a bit of an inferiority complex, and so he absolutely refuses to accept her advances. We sort of flipped the script. He refuses to accept her advances because of an inferiority complex, ends up saving the president of their company, who has, I think, like a heart attack or something. I'm not actually sure. So many rumors float about what happened to him during the season that I'm not sure what actually happened. I'm sure they say, but I think it was like a heart attack or something. Anyway, ends up saving the president's life. The president steps down and ends up appointing a new president who's like this hot dog dude. Like, I don't really have a thing for Seiryu characters or anthropomorphized animals, but this dog dude's pretty hot, all right? I have to admit it. He's on the poster that's on screen. Come on, the dog dude's hot, all right? It can't just be me. Anyway, point is, hot dog dude ends up taking over the company, and he's all about downsizing and getting profits up. Classic story. And the first part about this is sort of more of an office drama than the previous seasons have been. So it's like, oh, thank God, the show's getting back to the office drama. And so it's all about downsizing and trying to cut out the accounting department, which is where, of course, the entire cast works. And Tone tries to save all the employees, but because Feneko and Retsuko shit-talk him while drunk to the hot dog president, he ends up getting basically pushed out of the company, as well as a few other members of the cast get pushed out of the company. And some stuff happens, and then Haida ends up actually becoming the head of the accounting department. Well, turns out that the hot dog president has Haida cooking the books to make it seem like the company isn't nearly as much in the hole as it actually is. And so a lot of characters comment on how Haida's personality is sort of changing, how they don't like these changes. And it comes about getting a hold of Haida's book cooking information, like the evidence that he's doing this, and confronting him and the president. So Haida takes almost an antagonistic role, but not fully a villainous role on this one. It's really a major flip of the script, which I would have more positive things to say about it if any fucking thing was accomplished in this season. Because it's at the end, it just returns to the status quo again, right? Anyone who was fired gets brought back. Tone gets brought back. Retsuko changed apartments as a result of last season, but that doesn't really matter. It's not like Retsuko's apartment was like a character. She also learned martial arts, but she still ends up getting knocked out by the deer girl at one point. Despite being now a master of martial arts, it didn't really come into play. But yeah, a hot dog president gets fired. Tone is back. Basically, everything goes back to the way it was. And because Haida refused to accept Retsuko's advancements at the beginning, I think Retsuko no longer has a thing for Haida. And so we're back at the fact that these two aren't together over the course of 5 seasons, even though there were strong implications at the end of season 1 that they would get together. And the show is basically just dancing around this relationship that I stopped wanting to have happen in the Christmas special before season 2 even aired. There really is not much more to say about this. Every season of Aggretsuko is basically the same at this point. It starts off with some minor office drama, something big happens that shakes up the formula, everything looks like it's going to change, and then at the end, it all goes back to normal. The only real difference, I think, is that Haida has permanently left the company, but we'll see how long that fucking lasts as we head into season 5, where I'm expecting more of the same thing, but I'm expecting Retsuko and Haida to actually get together at the end of season 5, because I think it's the series finale, and I think they're tired of wasting time, and I think all of the previous seasons from 2 to 4 was just filler to get to this point because they didn't want to blow their load because they found out they were getting another season. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope. Bye-bye.